Hi everyone, my name is Mariana Kukhtyn, and today I'm going to play with you a quiz. So in order to join our game, please use this pin code when you enter kahoot.it, and then you will see possibility to join the game. I think that we will paste these instructions into the chat. And while I'm waiting for you, I'm super excited to learn more about you, and we will get to that point a little bit later. But I will tell you about myself just in few words. My name is Mariana Kukhtyn, and I'm Business Analysis Manager in our Kyiv office. I'm also co-lead of Business Analysis Community Kyiv, and BA Quiz is quite a format that we enjoy for some time in our community. So I'm super excited to see new people joining this format. And I see some of our recurring participants joining us. That's super cool. So it's 15 of us already. Let's give extra time for people to enter the chat, enter the software and put the pin. All right. I hope that all of you put the email during registration so we can track you down and find the winner and give the prize. Great, so it's almost 30 of us. Let's give another half a minute for people to join us. Great. I think that we can move. We have booked 1 hour, but from our experience, I can say that the game is very dynamic and it goes so fast. So I don't expect us to take the whole hour, but be prepared. So let's go to the next slide. So today we are playing BA Quiz, and topic is underlying competencies. What does it mean? So for us, we will be playing BABOK chapter, underlying competencies. So if you were lucky enough and you opened BABOK before today and check this chapter just to remind yourself what it's all about, you probably will have some better chances. But if you haven't done that, don't worry, because underlying competencies is something that every BA uses on a daily basis in their everyday work. So no matter if you checked BABOK or not, I hope that you practice it, that you appreciate these competencies, and that you will be able to compete in our quiz. So the whole quiz will be in English. Questions will be taken from BABOK. We will have 20 questions, and there will be 30 seconds to answer each question. The fastest you answer the question, the more points you get. And as I said, I hope that we will find our winner with email address. So before we go into the quiz itself, I would like to ask you several questions just to see who is playing today with us. So first, can you please answer what is your seniority level? And also that's a great possibility for you to get acquainted with the tool that we will be using today to answer the questions. So we already have 42 answers. And all right, so majority of people are middle and senior level, and we also have 4 managers. Wow, all right. And of course, as always, it's great to see juniors, to find new knowledge, to get fun. So let's go to the next question. So Now I would like to know where you have joined us from. So you should see a map, and there you can drop a pin to let us know if you are in the same time zone as us, or you wake up super early to play this quiz. All right, last second. Wow, that's super cool map. And we have two pins in the middle of the ocean. Guys, I hope like internet connection is fine for you there and the water is calm. And majority of people are coming from Europe or somewhere around that region, but I'm super happy to see people from Kazakhstan, from India, from Canada and Americas in general. Happy that you are here. So let's move to the next question. So can you drop a word, two, three? What is your motivation for the quiz? Is it like learn something new, have fun, just wait for another cool speaker on this conference? Anything other? I would be glad to see this. All right, 40 answers, 41. Mm, have fun. All right, there's a lot of fun and someone is bored. I hope like you will not be bored as we go into quiz, general knowledge, learn and enjoy. I hope that we will be able to live up to these uh, motivations and expectations. And the last question, have you been to BA quiz before? Thank you for prompt answers. And if you joined us later and you are not voting just yet, please join kahoot.it and put the pin that you see on your screen. All right, so 35 people haven't been to BA quiz before and 15 have been here. All right, so as we are moving to our main part, the quiz, I want to say thanks to our quiz author, Imam Sharma from our Indian office. She actually prepared all the questions, so kudos to Iman. And um, I hope that all of you are ready for the quiz. So actually quiz will be very similar to warm-up questions that we just had. You will see question, you will see countdown, you will see mostly four uh, options, and you should check the one that you think is the closest or correct one, or just you like it the most. And the fastest wins for each question, and at the end we will see who won the whole quiz. So I hope you are ready. Let's go with our first question. So, which learning technique includes learning by performing the activity? All right, active voting. Can we make it to 50 votes? Yes. So, majority of you guessed that it's kinesthetic. Great for you. And let's go and see who was the fastest. All right. So, Katerina receives the most of points from this question. And we have 19 questions more. So let's go into the next question. Which of these is not a core competency of analytical thinking and problem solving? All right, we are almost there. That should be a question that you can figure out. All right, so um, that's problem thinking. So the idea was, and please pay attention, that some of the questions, they are formulated like what is not. So problem thinking, there's not such competency. We only do problem solving, not problem thinking, and hopefully not problem generating. So not a lot of people figure it out, but a lot of thought on visual thinking. And let's see our scoreboard. All right. So Katerina is still in our leaders. Let's go to the next question. Which competency is effective if the pros and cons of all available options are clearly communicated to stakeholders? All right. So majority think that it's decision making, and I can only agree on that. Great for you guys. Let's go and see. All right, we have totally different list of leaders, but it's not even the beginning. So, under which characteristics do BAs establish credibility by ensuring that BA efforts meet the needs of the business? I think there are a lot of characteristics that are interconnected between each other, and you should be careful just pinpointing the one. But then, actually, in real life, we never use just one. We always use combination, and that is personal accountability. So we establish credibility for other people. All right, let's check. Shiv is still in leaders. Let's see with this question. Which of these is not a core competency of interaction skills? All right, active active voting. Sometimes it pays out to spend extra second to think. All right. And majority of you thought that teaching is not core competency of interaction skills, but actually teaching is part of uh, these skills for BA as well. So I think we teach a lot. Our team on Scrum processes, our customers maybe on just general IT processes. So teaching is part of interaction skills, and listening is not like a separate skill that we would employ. All right. And let's go to the next. Something is the ability to understand business needs using experience and knowledge obtained from other situations. All right. So it's business acumen. It's not business knowledge. Uh, so the idea that you can predict or you can develop some intuition about business needs from your previous situations, it's more closer to business acumen um, against just knowing the business and the landscape and so on. So let's check the leaderboard. All right, so the competition is quite tight. For which core competency, fostering a collaborative working environment is an effective measure? All right, so great. That is teamwork. So let's see how this changes our leaderboard. And we see that Svetlana has climbed 16 places up with just one question. That's super cool. So the next question, thinking about the linkage between context, solutions, needs, changes, stakeholders, and value abstractly, what would that be? All right, super active voting. You can hunt for correct answer or you just can play excluding incorrect answers and just picking between two of them. All right, and here, like majority said that it's conceptual thinking, and I congratulate you on that. Let's see what happens with our board. All right, and we go to the next question, which is not a characteristic of a good key performance indicator. That's a tricky one. All right, so adaptable is not part of good key performance indicators. And economical actually is, and that was my mistake as well. But then I double checked with BABOK and it said that good key performance indicators should have economic dimension to it. So let's check who's playing in leaders. Great, guys. And for the rest, you are still on our board. We can see that Sergei BA got 3 answers in a row. And I think sometimes it's better to, slow and steady wins the race. So do not give up. We still have a lot of questions ahead of us. So the next one is, due to a recent change, some key stakeholders were moved to different teams. What competency BA must do differently? Last minute, and it's organization knowledge. Right, guys? Let's check what is here on the board. All right, so we have Andrei, Ola, and Shiv playing really hard to win the game. Let's check on the next question. Under which competency the BA should set aside focus time? All right. So, majority of you think that it's organization and time management, and that is correct. And let's check what changes. Wow. All right. So, we have 4 players who answered 4 questions in row correctly. That's super great. Let's see if the fifth will be the same. And the question is, sending a newsletter to the customers informing them about new product changes is part of which tools and technology? So this one is a tricky one, so you should really check BABOK before answering this or guess. But I think with ChatGPT, it should be reviewed and updated because new technology is just, knocking our door, and do not let us just sit with Word or PowerPoint. So only 4 of you guessed that it's word processing and presentation programs. So I think that many of them can fall under this definition, but we are playing BABOK. So, whoa, and let's go to the next question. Under which competency BA ensure that solution option address the root cause? All right, so it's definitely not generating problems or thinking about problems. 43 answers, and 27 of them agree that it's problem solving. So how it changes our scoreboard? Alrighty. So I think we are halfway through, and the next question is, which one of the below is not a business analysis tool and technology? All right, 44 answers. And project management tools, they are not named as business analysis tools and technology, even if we have a lot of intersections between BA work and PM work. That's still a separate field. So Daniel is in leaders for the first time. Welcome you on the first place, and let's see if you will be able to maintain that. And we have HH with 7 right answers in a row. That's super cool. And you're reaching our scoreboard. So the next question is, under which competency maintaining a consistent schedule and BA's availability should be predictable and reliable? So this is a tricky question. It's not only on like clicking fast, but here the hint I would say is like it's not only maintaining schedule and availability, but making them predictable. All right, so 7 of you said that is trustworthiness, and it's not only about organization your time, but translating it to others. And Alrighty, so uh, Adam G is making comeback. HH probably got uh, eighth question in a row correctly, and Daniel C is still in leaderboard. So, the next question. Having an understanding of services, regulations, practices, customer segments comes under which competency? So, last second, and we have 44 answers, and 39 of you say that it's industry knowledge, and I have to agree. So, what happens to our scoreboard? Wow, it hasn't changed. That's an interesting. And let's go to our next question. For a BA to clearly articulate and provide a vision of a desired future state is described under which competency? So here would be a hint, like clearly articulate and provide a vision. So not only formulate this desired future state, describe it, but work with people, right? And 10 of you agree that it's leadership and influencing, and 22 said that it's strategy analysis. As I said, a lot of these skills intersect, and just creating to be state is probably something about strategy, but presenting it, giving it to your stakeholders, it's more of leadership and influencing. And wow, HH made his way to the first place on our scoreboard. Congratulations. And we still have several questions. We have gone through majority of the questions, but you still have a chance to win some prize. BA is exploring new concepts and ideas for the upcoming product launch campaign. This will be covered by which competency? So here you can try to exclude answers that do not work for exploring new concepts and ideas, and then try to pinpoint the one that can work for that. And 26 of you really did it. So it's creative thinking that we need to have as well. And our scoreboard looks almost the same. So we have 2 or 3 questions left. I think 2 of them. Let's see. The underlying competencies are divided into how many categories? So in BABOK, there's grouping of underlying competencies, and it's either 5, 6, 7, or 8. Like, make your best guess if you don't know for sure. So 45 people are playing with us, and 19 said that it's 6. Good for you guys, that pretty cool guess. And let's see what happens to our scoreboard. So Daniel C is on the first place at the moment, but he's not that far away from HH and Yulia, and Andresa Rubin and Shiv. So we have a lot of leaders through our game, that are so close to the first place. So I think that would be the last question, or not. The underlying competencies as described in BABOK are unique to business Anand. analysis. So that's the last question and the last chance to catch a little bit points here. And majority of you that it's not correct, and that is true. Underlying competencies as described in BABOK are not unique to business analysis or business analyst. So a lot of people can practice on our projects like delivery manager, project manager, scrum masters, developers. They can do facilitation, teaching, active listening, and so on. So before we see the result, um, we will be in contact with the winner of this quiz to follow up on prize. If you like quiz, please leave your comment and feedback in the feedback form so we know that you appreciate this format and that you had fun or you learned something new or you just get energized, and then we can come with more of such quizzes. And if you are UA speaking, please join BA Community Kyiv. We do more quizzes there, but using Ukrainian. So that's why that's announcement only for Ukrainian community. Thank you so much. And I think now we should see who won the game. So third place goes to Andrei Zarubin. Thank you for joining. Second place to HH, and I think that the winner is Daniel C. So thank you guys so much. We see that Shiv and Julia were super close to our winners. And Daniel, you will hear from me. I will find you through your email and we will follow up on the prize. Thank you so much, guys, for spending this half an hour with me. And I hope to see you soon right?